Hi there. My name is Greg Moore, and I'm the CEO of WAIR. And we get a lot of questions about how our technology works. And at the foundation of our technology is body prediction, intellectual property that we've created. And I figured I'd take a second to run you through exactly how we made it. So the first thing that is really important here is that WAIR owns a company called Fit3D. Now, Fit3D is a 3D body scanning company, and it sells its 3D body scanners into commercial wellness businesses. And these are businesses that are going to use Fit3D to track the three-dimensional body shape changes of the users, right? So for every single scan, we're going to capture a full 3D body model, automatically process over 400 body measurements, and we've also built out a lot of algorithms to calculate wellness metrics like body fat percentage, body shape rating, body volume index, and all sorts of other stuff. And so one of the interesting things about Fit3D is that it is by far the largest 3D body scanning network and database in the world, period, hands down. We've deployed over 3,500 units to 55 countries, and we've scanned over 2.7 million human bodies. Now, this whole network scans about 1 million bodies every single year. The other really unique thing about this is our ability to interact with those users, right? And so when we started thinking about extending our service into WAIR, we began asking these consumers questions. We'd ask them to take full body selfies. And the purpose of this was to be able to correlate the images that we're capturing to the actual validated body scan that was captured. We started asking them to tell us survey questions, for example, like what's your stomach look like? What do your hips look like? What's your seat look like? And also different problem areas that you may have around fit. And what this gave us the ability to do is to correlate all of this information with the actual validated body scan of this user with over 400 measurements associated with it, right? A very, very rich set of data that is now enriched with survey questions. So with all of this information now, which is constantly being captured, right? This algorithm is constantly being fed on the backside, even today. We were able to build two body prediction technologies. The first one is a mobile image body prediction technology. And this one, the consumer would stand in front of a camera, they would take a selfie of their body, and then we would take those selfies back and we'd correlate them back with our data set and that enriched data that I talked about before, and we would predict body dimensions, right? Now, adoption was horrible. We deployed this, a lot of downloads. I think our adoption rate was 0.3%. Accuracy was good, not great, if the selfies were captured correctly. But in camera registration is really, really tricky. And it's really hard to deploy. It makes it very challenging to actually get the solution out there. The other thing that we developed is what we call survey-based body prediction. And this is exactly what is the foundation of WAIR. So if you've gone through a demo of WAIR, you'll see that there's like 4 or 5 questions that are asked here. And the adoption is amazing. We see over a 90% completion rate. So if anybody clicks on WAIR, they're going to complete it very, very high time. We've gone through several validation studies, and our accuracy is actually better than our mobile image technology. And that's frankly because you can't mess it up by doing it incorrectly. And we have so much data on the backside that we were able to build some very world-renowned algorithms there. And it is unbelievably easily deployable, right? It can be deployed such that there's no friction in the user experience, right? Which is really, really powerful. So frankly, we chose the survey-based technology to be the foundation of the WAIR sizing platform, right? And so again, it takes about 4 questions. We predict 11 body dimensions. We have the ability to predict more, but more is not really necessary for clothing. And we recommend the best fitting products and sizes across the entire store based on how this shopper's body dimensions correlate with the body dimensions of consumers of each garment, because we build out a customized recommendation engine for every garment that is most likely to be kept, right? So really, really valuable pieces of information there. So again, at WAIR, we are revolutionizing retail with sizeless commerce. And the key to that sizeless commerce is our ability to very accurately predict the body dimensions of every single shopper. We do that because we have such a large and enriched data set that every one of our competitors has tried to buy to enhance their own algorithms. We obviously keep it close to our shelves because that's what drives us and allows us to have such a heavy competitive advantage. Thank you so much for your time. Again, my name is Greg Moore. I'm the CEO of WAIR.